What's up?
Well, I want these motherfuckers to see how great I am, but maybe not necessarily at the cost of losing the music I was just jamming to. Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart,
Fuck yeah.
Perfect Drifting, fucking I don't drink and I'm on my second drink, so I'm already hammered. Fucking let's go.
Fucking
Music.
feeling it, dude. Let's go.
Fuck,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I feel you on the not drinking and getting riled up thing, dude. I feel that one for sure.
let's see. YouTube now live on your channel. Well, I know I'm the one that started it.
Okay, here we go.
Which this channel's 18 and older, because I'm going to cuss and talk about drugs and alcohol.
Fixing my plate and my vinyl here.
And plates and vinyls and all kinds of adult stuff.
Inappropriate stuff.
Inappropriate vinyls. Wait, no. I mean...
Reported.
Banned.
Did they? Dale.
I found a sticker of a palm tree. So I've been putting a sticker of a palm tree on my cars.
Oh, because you're a Florida man now.
Because I'm a Florida man.
Hell yeah. Edit. Let's do the check real quick and make sure. I can't tell because it's fucking shaded and shadowed on the front bumper at the moment.
Oh my god, he's killing me. Gotta watch out downloading, if you go look at other people's liveries. Make sure you got the one yours saved first.
What do you mean?
My Datsun, my green beloved Datsun pickup truck, because I put Datsun on the tailgate, which was a pain in the ass to do, to be honest, for me at least. I went to go look at, I saw someone with a cool livery that had it was patina and faded and had Datsun on the tailgate and had the old Datsun emblem on the side doors and was cool looking. And so I went to look at liveries for that truck and came across that livery too. Didn't download anything, but then I went back to it, like when I went to like look at them, like when you look at them, it like actually literally puts it on your car so you can see what it looks like before you download it.
Okay.
So it did that, and then I go, and as soon as it did that, it took my livery away and made the truck matte black.
Oh man.
Which is my base color to be able to get the bed.
My guy.
The bed and the roll bars black.
Yeah, the liner and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was good. My livery was gone. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to.
Oh, so they expect you to like save it as a multiple file type thing, like save it first?
Well, I don't know if they expect me to, but if you want to save it.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing was I was able to go up to the cloud. My last game save that went to the cloud was like the day before, and so I reloaded that and I had my livery.
Okay.
I'd like to give a shout out to our buddy Free Mode that's watching the live stream this evening.
Was that Free Mode? Free Mode's here?
Yep, Free Mode. Free Mode's watching the live stream this evening. Sorry, he can't be here this
evening.
And subscribe. Sends it yep, absolutely.
Don't forget to smash that bell.
Smash that notifications bell.
And if you're watching, I really appreciate you. Donations really help the channel. You know,
Absolutely.
without your
Absolutely.
support, these streams wouldn't be possible.
That's right. That's right. You're the ones that keep this channel going, my loyal subscribers.
By the way, he's a Florida man now, so expect sweet
Absolutely.
stuff.
Everything here is trying to kill me, bite me, stick me, poke me. That's how Florida is. You don't understand what it's like. I need your donations for survival gear, bug spray, sunscreen. I know most of the country's under snow and below freezing, but it's 80 here. It's sunny every day. It's brutal. I need sunscreen. All donations are gladly accepted. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget.
And smash that notification.
Smash the fuck out of that bell. And share it with all your friends.
That is absolutely right. Your first and best channel for the most parking and driving simulation games anywhere. This is
that
it.
That sounded official, dude. Hell yeah. This is the place. Don't look no further. Don't touch that dial.
My nickname is Parking Slick for a reason. As we sit here in first person, because I'm a first person driver. Parked.
Where's the short? How do I duplicate on this thing again?
So sometimes it'll say
control. There it is. Copy. Weird.
So
I used to say duplicate.
I was trying to like put the pine tree or put the palm tree and then make it like brown to try and simulate maybe a little brown for the trunk, and then put green on top of it but make it a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And or also tried moving it, leaving it the same size, moving it over so there was more brown, sort of. Didn't work out. I'm not artistic, so I'm just sticking with the green now, but
hell yeah. Sounds like you're artistic as fuck, though, with all them ideas. You know?
I got ideas. I mean, I'm from an artistic family. I just got the autistic side of it all, so. I know how to do it. I just don't have the vivid enough imagination to do it, I suppose.
Right, you know what you want, but that's good. Let's see, candy.
Yeah, like if I could fucking set my mind to making some bitchin' patina and rust liveries, I probably could. For one thing, I don't have the patience. Like, this car's the most I've done to a car. Because I got some bumps and some bruises and some patches and some tire marks and it's one of my original fucked up paint jobs.
Emoji grinning face.
Hell yeah.
Rafina Goya, my friend. Hello, hello.
What?
Rafina Goya is a friend of mine that we used to
fucking smash the subscribe like.
Yeah, I believe he is one of my subscribers. One of my loyal subscribers. And he is in Puerto Rico. Or last I knew, he was in Puerto Rico. So back in the day when I was a big-time Nürburgring race host on PS3, he was one of the regular racers amongst us.
Oh yeah.
And his main car choice was so like we were all, there was like a group of us and like we were all known for driving individual cars or specific cars. So like his car was the Murcielago 740, 640. Anyway, all-wheel drive Lambo Murcielago.
Hmm. Good choice.
Yep.
Dude, what is the room name?
Room name is... Whoops. Can you remember? 420 tandems. It's like got a 2 leaves in it. America servers. 420 tandems with 2 leaves. There's a picture of it, obviously. So Rafina is that's his PlayStation name, and so he's going to come into lobby under a different name. But like I said, he's in Puerto Rico, and he's last time we played, he was on mobile data.
Oh no shit! Like
Yeah.
his hotspot thing.
Yeah. Off of
Gangster. That. Yeah, it's fucking committed.
Well, I mean, if that's the only way you got to get online, that's the only way you got
That's
to
what
get
I'm saying.
online.
Yeah.
And so I'd be like, I joined a voice chat, but voice chat takes up a lot of bandwidth. Oh,
Fuck
it's
yeah,
gonna
it
be
does.
him right here, Drake. That is. So it's Drake. Let me find his name here. God, it's dark blue. Drake Falcon. Is
Sweet name.
Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. Good to see you again.
Here we go.
Glad to see you. I'm in a moment of pause and reflection and
Drugs and drinking and.
drinking and drugs, and I got a cat here.
Can't believe you got me to drink fucking. You're such a bad influence on me, Slick.
Rubbing my pussy.
Oh yeah.
My male pussy. And he likes it.
My buddy just texted me. He just saw the bag I fucking gave him. He came over on the way home from work, and I busted him off with some blow or whatever. Either way, he just texted me. He goes, "Holy fuck, dude! You didn't tell me." He goes, "I just got home and would go take a little bump." And he goes, "I didn't notice there was a fucking meteorite in my bag." Because I just gave him one solid rock, for the ball.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't know there was a meteorite in my bag. It's funny. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Courtesy of fucking tribal fucking casino money.
Hell yeah. Nice. Someone's in an old school Miata with the stock motor. Driving everywhere in first gear, bouncing off the rev limiter, not cool, but the fact he's in a Miata still with the stock
I'm just
motor.
gonna guess that he's new at the game then,
I don't know, there's a lot of people bouncing off the rev limiter.
Rev limiter Randys are fairly common.
Oh no. Oh, it's gotta be a 4-cylinder swapped Hornet GT Chevy Camaro.
Mega backwards, 4,800 points, dude.
Wow, nice.
It's on controller, but still. It's a little weird. It's the only time on the controller in this game you actually have to counter steer.
Is what, when you do a backwards entry?
Yeah, so like over rotate, stuff the clutch, and counter steer like a motherfucker to where you want to come out at. It's like the only way to keep it from not going by killing your points and coming around. Fix my license plate. I put on some random little like preset decal thing on my where the Toyota badge goes, and just roughly the same size and shape. I went from that gray to the white.
Looks good.
I'm not sure I like the spoiler that I put on it. I'm not sure. Take that back off. I had nothing on the trunk, A little tall.
Yeah, but not too. I mean, it is kind of tall.
It looks more like a NASCAR bolt-on type thing on my street car, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Definitely
does.
Can't argue. I like the window. I like the one on the back window. It's.
Yeah, that's that roof line one. All right, you're right. I'll be right back. I'll take that trunk one off. Take her off and send it. I'm gonna put it on the biggest one possible, though. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I did notice a guy in the rusted out BMW. His name is Fentanyl Enjoyer.
Report him.
I would like to report that person.
Yes.
That's terrible.
It depicts illegal activities.
I promote drugs, but not that one. And there are several others that I won't mention that I don't promote.
Yeah, I wouldn't promote specifically any one entirely unless it's the one I don't really consider a drug. Get you some marijuana, dude. Good to go. Just cannabis. Good to go. Don't get the,
Yeah. I actually agree.
And mushrooms.
A lot of
I do daily mushrooms now, dude. I mean, I'm telling you, I kicked my Adderall medications. I kicked every fucking all my medication, dude. I don't take anything from doctors no more. I just microdose every day. No antidepressants, no fucking Adderall, no fucking Xanax. Just 0.3 of mushroom every day. Keeps the doctor away.
Wow, is that that sounds like a very specific dose. Howard's had a.
Well, it's just what fits in a capsule.
Purchase in the mail? Oh.
Yeah, if you want, I can send you a bag of them. They're fucking decriminalized. Not going to charge me for anything. I got them all in capsules, dude. I got 5 different strains right next to me in capsules.
Yeah, send me a bunch of capsules.
They're fucking so convenient. These are the ones I like eat randomly and stuff a whole just a bunch of them down if I want to go down the rabbit hole.
I'll probably take one and vomit, but
no. One
exciting.
Is depending on the strain. One is very background, right? You'd be surprised. It feels very nice just for one. Like it's perfect amount. Even like my mom, who's never even fucking eaten mushroom to like trip or entirely, I gave her these several times now. Off of one, she tells me she can't feel it. 2, she's body high type thing. Oh. The other night I ate fucking 25 or 26 of them or whatever. It's just shy of a fucking quarter ounce. Fuck yeah. That was a high.
25 capsules?
Yeah, 0.3 apiece. I didn't think about all the plastic or capsules in me until after the fact, when I was really high. It's like, damn, I'm probably going to be shitting fucking purple because they're purple capsules. But everything worked out. It's just really high. But yeah, mushrooms, whether it's a large, like, heroic dose to fucking wipe your ego, you know what I'm saying? Get some ego death going on and humble your damn self. Or just the microdose as far as, like, overall mood and, like, depression and shit. It's amazing. It's on its way to being completely legalized throughout. There's a couple states that have so far. New Jersey is. And it's decriminalized in a lot of states now. Forward to it. It's perfectly legal throughout the entire country to buy the spores. They're stupid easy to grow. Comes with little spores that they sell as for research purposes only, with a little bag and everything for it, as far as like the fruiting bag and whatnot. Directions on how to fucking get them, what to do. It's essentially just fucking putting the mycelium in the substrate.
Oh, save you! It didn't work. Sorry.
My brother, active duty, he's growing mushrooms on base, for fuck's sake.
Nice.
Yeah, I got him shipped to his house on base. They don't show up on a drug test or nothing, so.
Whoa, the lag.
Hell don't remember this game being so particular about the projection, dude. I remember it being weird about it, but Jesus.
I don't know. I know a couple cars have like successfully like patched the front. Is that what you're working on? That stupid license plate?
Yeah, that here and there, and just like I just placed a badge, you know, it's like it looks centered on my screen, and projection wise it's like not. I fixed that plate issue of it bleeding, but
I've had luck with is it something you can like, you know how you can I can't think of the term for it, but like split it up into two so like it's
oh, like symmetry, like
yes.
Yeah.
And use
Yeah,
that to like center things perfectly.
Yeah, that's a good idea for sure. But you know what I mean? Like as far as like if your camera angle is not completely straight on there, and then like you place it and it looks straight on that little square outline they give you, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. That front plate is my issue right now, just visually, because like the front plate bumper on this bumper kit is like plates removed, and on the bumper is like a recessed slot for the plate with like you know, fucking holes in there for the old hardware where the plate was. I just slapped a plate on there, and now it looks all fucking bumpy and weird. And I threw a little black thing behind it to try and make it not look so bad, and now that black thing is like, looks good when you look at it directly straight on from the front of the car, but as soon as I start spinning the camera around it, it looks like it's bled a little weird, or like it was painted on, you know what I'm saying?
Well, only needs a rear plate by law anyways.
Yeah, true. Are you? Did you leave that lobby or did it fill?
No, it's full.
Okay, let's see. B.
There's so like the little first gen Skyline, like the late '60s Skyline that's in here. I got mine set up as a Sunny. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
So Sunny's, it's like a little pickup truck, but it's the Nissan Skyline front end. It's like an El Camino.
That's cool.
And they're a real car, Sunny. But and so I put Datsun on the tailgate of it like I did the pickup truck, but it put it on the inside of the tailgate too. So like it was on the back of the tailgate and then on the inside of the bed up against the cab. It was there too, but I was able to just put one rectangle
on the inside of it.
Yeah.
Cover it.
Yep.
And it didn't bleed to the outside of it, or
no.
That's funny.
I don't know why, but I also don't question why.
They probably just assume no one ever going to see the inside of the car if I can let it bleed. The truck is probably like one of the few examples where it will show through, but...
Oh, speaking of trucks, that was nice. Almost got a red.
Are you in the Puff Cloud 420 Tandies or Leaf 420 Tandies?
Leaf.
Okay. Got friends up in the same map, same 90s and shit. 420 Tandies, just one's a Cloud and one's a Leaf.
Oh, well, if there's room there...
The other one is only 10 out of 16.
This username's Granny Pounder, though. Hell yeah.
There's an open slot here. Granny Pounder.
Yep. And it's red Datsun with the stock motor. I don't know. I feel like
Beefus Maximus is another guy's name.
Yeah, I was
Maximus.
I was dooring old Beefus a little bit ago.
And I had your fentanyl enjoyer.
Yeah.
It says Fent baby on his fucking windscreen.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it says fuck up Fetty addict, born scum. Wow. Eat Fent.
Well, at least he's
proud of his habit.
Yeah. Oh, I like Squirrel's car. That's super beat up.
God, this door glue guy just loaded in, this S14, his fucking compression rebounds were so fucked. He only came out of the parking lot. It's fucking wild looking. Oh my god.
Alright, well, I have to give props to Karma Flowchild. He is in our naturally aspirated RX-7. Good job.
Oh, nice.
Sweet. That's the way I run mine. We have a guy in a 70s Celica. Good job. Granny Pounder once again. Most people in here are going to be turboed. Okay, someone's in the Interceptor. Good choice. The Cherokee, not many people use. Which incidentally...
Usually on takeovers, you know.
Did not used to have a full interior, now does. So as you can see, the Entertainer has, the Interceptor has full interior.
God, that was a weird correction before that. Ugh. Good thing I was on controller so I could handbrake that, or else I would have fucking nailed the shit out of him. I figured out that if I hit that left on the D-pad there to pull up the stat sheet there, my car will brake. Other than that, it doesn't auto brake when with the manual clutch or whatever. So I always roll away. Even if I put it in gear and shut it off, it'll still roll in gear. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
The only way I can get around that is left on the D-pad. Hits the brake pedal full into pressure.
Well, if you're parked, watch Grandy Pounder for a minute and listen. Is that the stock motor? It's not sounding too bad. I might have to give it another chance.
I think that is the stock one, yeah. Yeah, that's the stock one. He's just got it like maxed out or whatever on rev range, I think, or close to it. He's going to like almost 8,000 RPMs. It sounds a little weird.
I'm going to attempt to step outside and smoke a cigarette. This may or may not work. If it doesn't work, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Well,
hey, bring your survival gear.
I'm getting ready to step quite a distance away from the PlayStation.
Oh, well, let's test this, dude. Don't forget, bring your survival gear. It's Florida. You never know.
It's my, okay, my phone with the light.
Okay.
My spear.
Bring you a fucking
My,
tranquilizer gun, blow dart, fucking...
My machete, let me grab that.
Yep, anti-venoms, you need that. Got you an EpiPen? You never know. Could be murder hornets, you know? Imported from Cuba.
My alcoholic sister said she just came in. She's drunk, I can tell.
Nice.
She's waving around.
Nice.
It's the last fucking cigarette.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers. I'm probably going to freeze to death out here. Because, you know...
Pendleton whiskey, dude.
Cool, bro.
Distilled from the finest northern grain. Cut with glacier-fed spring water. Mount Hood River Distilleries.
It's almost working. It's fading in now.
I hear you.
Hear me? Okay, cool.
Yeah, raise your arm up to the left a little bit more and stand on one leg and lean towards the house.
How's that? Is that better?
It actually is way better.
God, I can't stand like this.
It's okay. We're good to go.
Let me just stay in the correct position. So, I want you to feel bad for me and what I'm suffering with.
Okay, I'm feeling it.
65 degrees.
Oh, Jesus.
And,
Here, I'll tell you what it is right now.
I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, but...
Cold as fuck. Let's see here. It is... So that's the low for the day. Not right now. Low for today was 36. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, 41 outside. I would imagine it's around the same, if not a little bit warmer here in the garage. I'm wearing my Carhartt, a fucking hoodie, and thick-ass sweatpants, you know, slippers. God damn it. Geared up for the garage here.
Well, in Milford, where I'm from, where I would be if I wasn't here, it's 21 degrees and
Jesus, fuck that.
Heavy snow at the moment.
Yeah, it's 45 outside here.
And the weekly, well, it's actually warm up a little bit, 31, 34, 32, and then 18, 27, 32.
Yeah, we're like mid-40s during the day and swinging to like mid to low 30s at night. But our winters are very mild where I'm at on the sea level here, right? Till like we get to like later January, early February. Sometimes we'll get like ice storms and shit. I mean, obviously up in the mountains is covered right now. Like,
yeah.
30, 40 miles out from me to the mountains, they got, I think they got 13 feet of snow 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. It closed down the pass and shit.
It's going to be 77 Monday.
That's awesome, dude. Door glue is on a wheel. That's good for him.
I got a big no turbo emblem I made on the back of my RX-7. I want to take it off.
I've seen it. It looks cool, actually. That little circle with a picture of the turbo.
Yeah.
I remember, for some reason, I remember that at East Togue. You pulled up and it was like, check it out. It's a black RX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely remember it. A sketchy squirrel is this guy's name.
Yeah, I saw him.
Can't trust those fuckers, dude. Oh, shit. I'm starting to think that my stubborn ass needs to leave some sequential gearboxes in some of these builds, because I switched to that standard, you know, clutch base, and then it feels good when I'm in gear, but when you shift and it comes back in, it hits so hard, and the car just feels so much different as far as like that power
standard
engagement. Yeah, as far as like when the clutch hits, when I'm clutching in and coming out of it, it feels way different. Like when I say second gear, clutch it, come back into it, or into third, it kind of hits a little harder there.
I try not to over rev like a lot of my cars, because like I kind of use the same gear ratio for everything, but different final drives. Which I also found out because of Hakone isn't very good realistic. That's like an old school, getting back to that old school Japanese early day low horsepower, you know, so your gears are, if you can adjust them, they're, you know, really close.
Yeah. I've just been leaving close to default gear ratios, and like some of them, like for example, I think this one was at like a 3 and change if I remember correctly, and since I cut the power, I brought it to a 410 or 411. Oh shit, 410 or 411, you know? Shit. I think so, unless that was the last car I was in. Yeah, this one's at a 411.
Nice.
It came with 365s.
I'm teasing my sister because I'm like making sure she's alright. She's making sure I'm alright because I'm such a lightweight. I've had 2 drinks and I'm hammered. You do hear me, right?
Oh. I need to stop switching cars, dude. Every car I get into is so much different than the last one.
Yeah, see, that's another thing I do is I set my cars up so they all drive the same, basically. Or that's the goal. That's why I use the same gear ratios. Like I want to be in the same gear on every turn in every car that I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I try to set them up to do.
So default tire. Holy shit! I forgot how big. I just set the default to see where I was at, what I changed. Default rear axis is -4 with 305 fucking. What is this? 305, 35 fucking 19s. And the front, it's got 245, 30 19s with a 5 rake out in the front. So -4 in the rear and 5 positive in the front. 305s in the rear and 245s in the front. Fucking 70 kPa in the rear, 200 in the front. Like,
I mean,
that's so wild for a default.
Yeah, but it is. But it's like, I mean, unfortunately,
it's a very standard like tune, right?
It's
like,
pretty realistic. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, absolutely. But for a default tune, it blowing my mind here. Like, normally that shit's 200 kPas. You know, wheelbase 0 on a couple cars. They were raked out a little bit on the Ultimate. Like,
yeah.
KPAs and tire pressures, I've never seen that changed.
Well, I wonder if they, you know, you can download liveries now, or not liveries. I mean, yes, liveries, but I meant setups.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they decided, well, let's give something a real setup. I mean, some stuff kind of used to be, but they definitely threw fucked up setups on some of the cars, like the Burner.
Oh, absolutely. All the first gen cars on this game, default tunes were fucked. That's why I was like, for certain cars I drove and certain ones I didn't. Shit, by 180, I swear, probably a good third of the mileage accurately, it was trying to figure out how to tune the thing to get it to feel right, because the defaults were so fucked off. You set a default and it comes like with wheels scraping through the fucking fenders, you know, sitting on the frame and shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try the Royal. I haven't driven it since I've quote unquote been back.
I got one of those with a 4-banger in
it. I think I TJ swapped mine because it was a V8 originally. Let me double check what I got going on and switch to my current. Okay, so
Mine's
this
got
car,
the default powertrain on that one, but
this car, I have set up stiffer in the front than the rear.
The car's a beast.
She's on 285, so I'm going to just change the tire pressure and try it as it is. 100 front, 200 rear.
How much power are you running?
I'll let you know in a minute.
I think that car I have tuned for 100s and I just never adjusted the power, so I'm running it like, I think, 550 or 600. Like,
it's 750 horsepower, 593 foot-pounds of torque. Basically, I have the max torque all the way down and the max RPMs all the way up.
Rev range, yeah. Car control.
Hell yeah. And 411 final drive.
I'm curious to see what mine was. I ain't gonna drive this one, but
let's see. We're trying to vote someone out to tick for great.
Yeah, mine's a 600 horse at 559 foot-pounds. Default fucking engine here. Minimum on the peak torque, right? But rev limiter is at 7,500 on the V8. Gearbox of 411s, yeah.
Nice.
285, 30, 20s.
Yeah, I'm running, this is another one I did, I'm running 265s, 19-inch tires on 30% for the profile.
They look good.
Let's see what it does.
Oh.
Been a while.
I'll and jump back into the other car. This car I've tried on this map once, and I felt like it was just too much of a car here. It was tuned on East Toke, put it that way. 285s are just grippy as fuck. Oh!
We had something go on up here.
You want to slow up for me on that next corner so I can catch up? I spun out. Oh man. I see it, go ahead. This thing is wildly different than that car I was just in. This thing feels like way heavier. A lot more mechanical grip feel though.
So that pickup truck, when I changed motors to the BQ, it's like got the same torque, and I understand it's different, like RPM range and shit.
Yeah.
But it like made it feel a lot more grippy.
Yeah, I feel the same way about swapping from like some of those cars, or even that V6 and sometimes the SR20 swap will feel like. I guess it's just more or less power delivery, right, of when you're getting it and how you're getting it, but that VQ will put up high numbers as far as torque and horsepower, right?
Yeah, I try and well, on so my 350Z that has a stock VQ is naturally aspirated, and then my it's a Skyline in Japan.
Sorry,
I can't remember what it was here, but I put a VQ in it, swapped it, but it's naturally
the old
aspirated.
one, or
no. Oh no, I'll show you.
oh shit, I died.
Oh shit.
I killed everyone there. Fuck.
Was there a bunch of people behind us?
I guess so, yeah. I smashed into the wall, fucking reset, and then it reset me sideways in the middle of the track. Got back in the fucking Kaijin here.
Hold on, let me see.
Crown felt really good, but wildly different feel than this one.
Actually, I haven't driven this car in a little while.
The Crown felt like a luxury car. This one feels like a fucking tin can Camry with way too much power. Camarola.
The Equator.
That's the Infinity, right?
Yeah.
1835.
So I need to
Sick livery.
Thanks. Are you looking at me?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Looking really good, dude.
Thanks. I was able to paint one of my doors so I could have two separate color doors.
I see that. Nice. Poor car, dude. It's like, what the fuck happened to your car, man? You got every fucking possible panel replaced except for like the main unit body.
That's how it goes. Get good parts where I can.
Salvage title. Oh my god. Back on the wheel right now, so.
Oh, I'm low wide.
Oh.
I knew that was going to happen.
Time to spark the smoke. I hear you coming. Those things are so fucking distinct and sounding. Oh! That was a challenge.
This dude's rim color matches his car color. Oh god, what am I doing way over here?
Oh, too deep. Tech or whatever his name was.
Oh god, I was trying to look back to see if you're going to catch up. I'm stuck.
Gran Turismo button, I hit my blinker when I pulled over. Changed my camera.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get my little truck out.
You said take a shot?
I said take a shot.
Alright, dude. Cheers.
I said I want to take a shot out.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, I did blow last night with my fucking... Not my boss, obviously. I did with my boss, too, but my boss's boss, the owner...
Nice.
Like, the owner's wife. The owner, I know, fucks around, but I never fucked around with him. I just know other people have, right? Either way, she's fucking fine. And I was... Oh, man, I was fucking eyeballing her last night. I was probably saying shit I shouldn't have either, you know? She's like said something like, "Oh, watch your mouth," type thing. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't on the clock. I can say whatever I want off the clock. Anyways, long story short, we ended up doing blow in my car before I went to the casino. And she's like, "Don't kill anyone. This is off the clock." I was like, "Of course, off the clock."
I'll save you.
Oh man, thank you. That a little tighter on the right hand side than the left in this car. Lift, squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, 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 squeak. Kick the backwards, stop it. Too hard. Save it. Nope.
Don't stop.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wasn't your shit like orange on that truck?
No.
Oh, I think I'm thinking Ian's or something then, huh?
Probably. Oh god, I killed that guy. Not bad.
Sketchy squirrel. It's alright. Oh god.
Oh no.
We're inside each other. I dropped back, you're good. I haven't even hit fucking 4th gear in this car yet. I'm in 2nd at the moment.
Yeah,
and the default gearing came on 3.65s. I dropped it to 4.11s, you know? Gearing's just long. With that much 1,000 horsepower it on says.
This guy's, he's working that brake.
I hope no one's following behind me because those corrections I just did were horrible.
He's 360 and he's out of here.
Did he flash you and even let you know, dude?
No, it's all good though, because I'm not a 360er either way. I try and just compensate for the spin and then jump back in.
If I do 360, it's on accident, and I'm just saving it. If I'm driving by myself, like, every now and again I'll try throwing one, but it's not like it's hard, it's just timing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh god. Oh, I'm still working it out.
Sorry, me too. Oh, I lost you.
What the fuck? Lag has killed me.
I think I need to adjust the diff on this. It feels, like if I don't constantly lift my throttle, like whop, 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 it'll run stupid narrow.
Should always be 100.
Oh, shit, I don't have a single car at 100. Closest I have is 96.
Everything I have is 100. Fucking hardcore with this guy.
Weld it all, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Solid.
I'm on a budget here.
Bust out the MIG welder.
That's right. That's right.
I'll deal with it when it breaks.
I'll buy another $100 rear end and
yeah, exactly. Go to pick and pull out another one real quick.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is. Let me check. Just feel a little long. This
So
one's at
I'll
75
75 what?
for the lock.
Right.
Default, the lock comes on default differential is on a sequential transmission with a spool differential on a 365 final. Interesting.
I was doing spool for a little while. I went back to the viscous.
On standard and clutch space limited slip. It's usually what I run on all my cars, but
I pretty much always run standard. I was running sequential in the new Supra that's in the game, but since there's a manual Supra out these days, I switched that to standard, so I have a manual Supra.
Nice.
And I don't know how the hell I run that thing. I know I run my 8.6 naturally aspirated. The big boxer build.
Oh, the Corolla?
No, the 8.6 GT.
Oh, okay.
The Shura.
Yeah.
The Snowmad. I don't think I swapped it. Doesn't look like it. Let's see what that
Let's try a spool diff. Go ahead and try that.
So, I can't remember what the deal exactly with the spool.
From what I understand, they're
think
like
it's a
centrifugal, like ratcheting type thing. Like faster they go, the more lock you get, right?
Yeah, but I think it's like closer to. It's should be close to simulating the lock. Well, more than that, almost like a 2.
Okay. I've only ever fucked with like spool diffs on rally driving games, you know, like dirt and stuff like that. You can change from like spool to a ratcheting style and ratcheting spool, yada yada, which was interesting. But I remember I ran a spool diff on front wheel drive, like rallycross light, just to be able to get the thing to oversteer a corner entry.
Mm-hmm. What's the turbo? Thanks, hell yeah. You ready?
Shit. Let me hit a bump real quick. I've had lines chopped out for a while. I don't want to stay up all night, so get some sleep tonight. I'm gonna cut myself off here soon.
You know,
last night when I went to the casino, dude, I was like, we were doing lines at that party at the work party thing. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go to the casino. It's right down the road on the way home. It was like, we stop there, we all line up and match lines before we go in. And I ended up dumping out my whole bag on the phone there in my car. It was like, I don't know, maybe a little over half a gram. I did one line, offered it to the other guys. They were all already good, already hits up. So I was like, well, fuck. All right, well, I'm just leaving my phone here in the car with the pile on top of it, put my hat over the phone and went inside. I completely forgot about that shit after a couple hours, dude. So when I got out to the car at fucking midnight, I had to go home. There's 2 cops in the same parking lot, you know what I mean? I was like, I ain't driving with this shit here. I gotta do it.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Ripped it down real quick before I started driving, tossed the fucking bag out the window and left. Sucked though, because I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock.
Right. That sucks.
Yeah. During the work week, if I ever fuck around with coke, I normally cut myself off at 6 o'clock, you know what I mean?
Are you done already?
No, I'm still back here at this little start, I guess you could call it.
Alright, well, I'm parked somewhere, but I'm also standing outside where I can smoke a cigarette.
Nice.
So my useless information, my cool
Send me your address again, by the way, so I can send you these mushrooms. I want to risk sending you some carts too, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. It's my brother's house. He'll go to jail.
I got 15 of those fucking things right now of the Graham carts. I've been smoking
Cool.
my disposables or whatever they give me, so like those normal like screw-on carts, I haven't been touching. Well, I was gonna make some edibles out of them, but last time I did that, it was fucking coma cookies. A couple carts and a fucking batch of brownies, dude, was ridiculous. A couple 1,000 milligrams worth of THC in there.
Oh.
I got a high tolerance, so those things are fucking serious. I can't feel the fucking... Oh. Put that to 1. Whoa.
That Ashura 86. I may have put a 2J in it, but I probably doubt it. But that's like one of my best cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I try not to use like... I don't know why I like to live my challenge or limit myself or whatever, but like... I like trying to use the cars that aren't my best cars for some reason.
If that's the same one I'm thinking of, because there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah, there's
Which one is the older one?
The Ashura.
Okay, that one I remember, like...
That's one you
I had
drive
issues
a lot.
with is... Right. And it took me a long time of tuning to figure it out as far as, like, to get the feel right on the wheel there.
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I remember, it had extremely high caster, like a 10 or so off default with, like, 90 or so on the Ackerman. With that being said, they did an update to like the tune sheets across the board. It was when they added the ability for like the kingpin and all that shit, and gave max steering angle to all the cars. Either way, but prior to that, the caster capped out at I think 9 or 10 degrees. Now they can go up to like fucking 15 or some shit. But
see, I used to know all that shit. That was part of the shit that the Japanese taught me back in the day, but it's been so long since there's been another game that had that Kingpin and Caster and Ackerman that I haven't used it, and I forgot.
I just adjusted it up based off of feel, honestly. For the wheel here, like I'll just set this to default on this just to see on this card. There you go, another wild example of this default tune. Steering axis offset is at 0. The kingpin is at 12 degrees instead of its default 10 like normal. The steering angle is fucking boom. Yeah, Ackerman's 80. Caster's 7. Toe in the fucking rear is positive by 0.49.
So about that.
Positive rear camber. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, hold on now. I mean, it's a thing, believe it or not.
Well, I understand the rear toe and camber is as far as positive and...
Oh, I don't know about the camber, but the toe is like, that's how you get really low horsepower cars to stay in drift. And then it actually, believe it or not, the toe being towed out that much actually helps you straighten out faster, believe it or not. Just
yeah,
like
toe out in the front like that, yeah.
No, we're talking rear.
Well, I'm towed in the rear by positive 0.49. Towed out in the rear would allow it to get more oversteer like you're talking, right? So like...
Yeah, I thought that... Well, help maintain the drift.
So it's like positive in the rear right now, so like a lot of grip, you know, like Red's wants to run narrow.
Yeah.
And 1.3 positive camber and fucking, 0.49 positive toe, and only negative in the front by 0.10.
I usually run like 1.5 toe or 1.5 camber in the rear, but I run big front camber, so I can get away with it, I feel like.
See, I ran the same thing like you did, 1.5 or so to like 3 to, or like for a while I was like a Gran Turismo go-to tune from back in the day. So when I came onto this game, I just took those same numbers and did the same type of deal. It's like negative 1.5 rear, negative 3.5 or so in the front, right? And it's like now I'm at the point where it's like I'm running positive camber on most of the cars in the rear, with a little bit of positive fucking toe and toe out in the front by a little bit to make up for it. Most of the cars.
I mean, some of my cars got like up to not even a quarter rear toe, like 20 rear toe, but most of the time it's closer to 0 because, like, if I can tune it with 0, then if I ever need to, if there's someone extra fast or whatever, I can add some rear toe, get some more rear grip. Just like the 200, just like I'm doing with the tire pressure right now. I've got the low in the front to help the front grip, so theoretically I can tandem easier. And I've got the rear at a higher tire pressure, but I can lower there.
Fucking robot and hard, buddy. Raise your arm up. Raise your arm up.
I moved.
Oh, okay, there you go. There.
But like that would be changing the tire pressure just by 10 would be enough that I would feel the extra grip.
You and I both run like lower horsepower cars, you know, so like when I start messing with like positive rear toe on a low horsepower car, it's almost too grippy and too narrow for me to, you know. It's like, sure, I could be on the brake constantly to push her wide or try and get around it with your tire pressure situation like you're talking, but well, I don't know. I usually run like no more than, like, say, I think myself I'd put on 0.2 or 0.30 positive in the rear. You know, anything more than that, it was like it just felt too much with like a 96 on the diff lock.
Yeah, typically in real life they don't go any more in the quarter.
Yeah, see, that makes sense because
like
I mean you can visually see, you know, anything more than like a half a degree on that shit. So, I know when I went to FD out in Seattle last summer, I was walking through, you know, looking at the cars or whatever, and forget, it was an 8.6. I remember that. I don't know which car it was or whatever. It was an 8.6, like we were just talking about, like in a, you know, newer 8.6 GT. And the first thing that caught my eye was how much positive rear camber it had on that motherfucker. I know they run a lot of power and whatnot, and setups are different than in games, but bro, he had visibly noticeable positive rear, like probably around 1.0 or so. Oh.
Yeah, and, a lot of people, like, I can read a lot of people's setups, especially in Gran Turismo, by looking at their, at least, like, toe and camber. So, like, and it's also, so, like, in Gran Turismo, it's a thing where, like, more rear camber, and they do it in real life, will add rear grip. So,
through the corner, though.
Oh, well,
through the drift, I mean, it would.
Yeah, I mean, it's not enough that it would affect straight line acceleration necessarily.
No, but like I feel like any high camber in the rear, like you're talking type thing, feels decent, or high camber numbers feel really good through the drift. But on like exiting through off of that drift, or like accelerating on the transition, or like stab, you know, like on this car, for example, positive rear cambers, right? Or in low fucking or positive toe. When I accelerate throughout the drift or in the drift, it's throttle and it wants to stab straight type thing, like gripped and shooting straight. So it's like a lot of throttle lift to keep it through the drift, or throttle constantly on the brake.
Yeah, it's definitely adding. It's definitely adding rear grip. There's no doubt. So, and what you're talking is all the things you have to do to compensate for the added rear grip.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I know a guy on here, the Gucci Glock or whatever, he drives stupid high camber numbers on the wheel. He's sold on that shit. Gave me one of his tunes one day. It was like negative fucking 7 in the rear, or like negative 13 or so in the front. Really, really wide tires to make up for it to get a barely contact patch.
Yeah, see, you can do that shit because there's no tire wear here or whatever, you know, and like you would never do that. I try and set my cars up for real life and what I would think tires would wear even across.
Fucking negative 13, bro. You're a couple miles of beating your car up. Your fucking ball joints and everything are fucked.
And so, like in that game where, that PC game where, you know, the Japanese, I always say, taught me how to drift or whatever, it had tire wear and it had zones outside, middle, and inner. So if you had
like
too much...
Like Assetto and Beam?
Yeah, I guess.
It gives
But
you a
so,
little tire readout of like left, right, and center wears and like
yep,
temperatures.
and
Yeah.
wear, specifically wear, because there was full time, you couldn't turn tire wear off, and you could
Yeah,
pop your
yeah.
tires and be on metal rims.
Hell
But
yeah.
so you adjust your camber and shit in the back so your tires wear even, just like you would in real life. But I was also going to say, if you look at a new BMW, any new BMW on the road, get up behind a new BMW and you'll notice every single one, there's way more rear camber in the rear than the front. On any stock rear-wheel drive BMW, tomorrow if you see one, just look, you'll notice it.
I've noticed that on a few cars throughout like games or whatever over time, and I have noticed it visually on some newer cars or like you're talking front engine rear wheel drive fucking, and I feel like that's set up for like corner entry, or having that rear grip through the corner like you're talking.
Well, yeah, just rear grip in general, but yeah. I mean, as far as like sideways motion, it's going to help all around.
Right, for that lateral.
And then
lateral G's.
But you can also get to the point where it affects your straight line speed, as far as like especially coming off the line, but like theoretically if you're pushing up horsepower, it affects your acceleration and straights, if your car's got enough power that it's just burning off the tires because there's so much camber.
It's just reminding me of like 2 years ago when, or maybe 3 years ago in F1, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about, when Mercedes was coming into their shit year right after they finished winning, before when Red Bull started winning. Anyways, they were running an interesting tow like thing. It was experimental that year on their cars, right, where they had it on the wheel where it was like a yoke system, almost like a plane, where you'd push the wheel forward coming into the corner or pull it out. You're coming out to lock it back into its position. So it adjusts the front toe of the tires for tire wear and for reactionary. So it's like you're coming into the corner, you'd push the wheel forward to get more toe positive in the front to turn in, and then they'd put it back out to like a zero or zero situation for the straight, so it's not rubbing down front tires.
Yep.
I thought that was very interesting.
You ready?
Adjustable toe on the fly, bro. This is on controller, but yeah, let's go. Spool diff.
Chelsea DeNovo was running spool in some of his cars for a little while.
Feels good. The transitions feel slower. Oh! I'll probably get around that by fixing my front toe, but front toe's on -10. Fucking squirrel guy's fucking everyone up. Not to mention typical fucking Corvette driver over here. Looks like Ian, neon green and shit. Probably Red Limber Randy in.
Oh wow, he wrecked out. I'm gonna try and catch up to you.
I'll slow down. Oh, I see you. There you are. Hey, buddy.
Hey. May add to the lag by turning my headlights on. No HUD. No. Oh.
This feels better on the controller-wise. I don't know. I'll have to try it on the wheel for that comparison, but. Still feels really narrow, especially I like that exit. I want it to be wider so I can do that. Maybe I'll toe out in the rear or bring that rear toe in some because it's so goddamn positive. Pull it over, blinker, blinker, blinker. Before I do serious changes, I'm gonna just crank tire pressures here. Wheels. Tire pressures are already at 230 in the rear. 250 front. Slide her over till she stops. What do we got? 271. Let's try. Sure. My cam roller is ready to go. She feels more slippy here. Your shit's wide as fuck. Look at that thing go.
Give me a minute here. Fighting through some lag. Woo!
It's funny. You can definitely tell. I mean, I know you're in a cockpit, but like, whenever I'm driving in a cockpit, you can tell when the other driver is because it's like situations like that, push too wide or a loose side of the driver or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Like that. I hit the little blue fucking cement cone apparently. Cone doesn't move. Oh fucking big brute behind me, look out.
Oh god. I don't know which one of these
you saw the group
there.
Right there, yeah. Try and run shallow to catch back up here. Ooh, the spool feels weird as fuck on the wheel.
Clutch kick.
I have to lift the throttle a lot so far. Whoa!
Sorry.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh no! Whoa, that's all bad. Whoa. Definitely more unforgiving here on the wheel. I hadn't hit fourth, but guess what? I just hit fourth, bro. Fifth! Chuck it! Too far.
Oh god, I think I helped.
Damn near, yeah. You smacked my wheel back around, dude. I was waiting for it to come back, and it wasn't coming. You hit me, and it jerked back through. Negative 10 on the toe in the front. I'm gonna go fucking negative 5. Should make it a little bit more reactionary here. Pressure is going back down to 30. There you go. There you go. Okay. I have the tune saved for this on the fucking before I came in here, so you were talking about fucking up your livery from not saving it or whatever, and I was sitting there thinking like, I'm gonna tune on this track when I get there.
Yeah.
I save what I got.
Good job.
Yeah. Anyways, I just reset to the stock gearing of that 365 final with the spool diff just to see. Feels really weird. Oh. What's the fucking rev range supposed to be? Holy shit. They want a stock of 9,000 on the rev range with a max torque at 5,000. Fuck.
Hell yeah, drop that max torque.
Drop the turbo pressure.
Drop that max torque.
I mean, it's pretty linear looking though with that max torque on 9,000 RPMs.
Well, you can cheat.
No, like,
keep your max torque low and keep your max horsepower high. Use the whole rev range if you can, and that gives you the most That
Yeah,
gives you the most that you can use your throttle in a single gear.
Right, like car control as far as the rev range goes. I understand on that, but to me it just feels, in some cars at least, could be fine on this 2J. I'm not sure. The SR20, I can say for a fact, I do not like it because it's weird feeling. It's like breaks loose and then I don't know. It's weird feeling. See, I put this one up to the 9 at fucking the minimum. The gearing is gonna feel really fucking long now. Go back down to my 411s then with that fucking 365. 365's got the top speed. I was just set to fucking like 200 something with the gear set they had on it. Fucking ridiculous. Last gear was a fucking 0.7 or whatever of the 365 final. Dropped her down to the old 0.88 for my overdrive in 6, which I never hit. Maybe once or so at like St. Petersburg. Oh. Definitely a little bit more slow on the reaction for that throttle input there. God, the right side feels so fucked. Why? See that shit? It's like going fine, and then all of a sudden, just hooked right in. It's fucked.
I thought that was a cat or a dog. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back, okay?
Copy that. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, no, no, no.
Radio breaker check.
Loud and clear there. Loud and clear.
10-4 driver.
Loud and fucking clear, dude.
It's supposed to be an update for my trucking game pretty soon.
Oh, no shit.
Should be new trailers and new loads, and that's all I know.
Fuck yeah, dude. What can is this supposed to be like a big update, or you're not really sure?
Well, I mean, that would be a big update as far as the game is concerned.
Oh, okay. I figured trucking game, that's pretty typical. You know?
I don't know. They've had a few updates and definitely improved the game, but like finally gave us manual transmissions and.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's a huge. I don't even know the game, but that's big in any fucking driving game.
All the trucks are like 10 speeds.
Hell yeah.
A lot of
3-speed back box. I was saying, fuck yeah.
A lot of people.
Speed.
A lot of people bitch that the gear ratios aren't right, but if you go RPM wise, they kind of are. You know, if you do it like it's.
Is it multiplayer?
It is. Yep. Yep. Always multiplayer. Not always, but I mean, like I always play online. I don't play single player.
Which game is this?
Truck and Logistics Simulator.
Oh, that's the one you've been playing for quite a while now, right? Or at least maybe a year? I thought it wasn't online. Huh.
No, it's...
Maybe I'm thinking a different game.
Like all the other ones that they've had out, like trucking games, have all like on the road.
Oh, that might be the one I'm thinking of.
And then there's another one, there's single player. But this one is multiplayer. You could do convoys. The fucking devs run convoys every weekend. The developers themselves.
Live stream, probably, right?
I don't know, but they do Discord. You know, they post about it on Facebook and shit. But I mean, you know, it's got to be a decent sign if the developers even play.
Oh yeah, for sure. It means that they're actually caring about it, or
so they're supposed to be. Yeah. There's supposed to be new trailers and new stuff to haul at least, and but maybe new trucks. I don't know, but I'm cool with what there is because I use the crappiest.
Is it like
truck.
highway shit, or is it like long haul trucking?
Yeah, I mean, the map's only so big, but yeah, you're definitely, like, running on a highway between cities.
Okay, so it's not like a snow runner or whatever.
No, you're able to run, like, European highway speeds, which is 90 kilometers.
It's like, what, 55-ish, roughly?
Yeah, closer to 50, but...
Okay.
But in the game, it also feels
Those trucks are all like cab overs and
appropriate.
stuff over there, right? For the most part.
Yeah, all the trucks are cab overs except for there's one conventional, like the biggest, baddest truck is a conventional.
Peterbilt, imported from America.
Yeah, something like that.
You got to call them lorries though if you're over there in Europe,
Yeah.
or at least UK calls them lorries.
Yep.
Damn lorry drivers.
And first person, full interiors. So like, and you can't get kicked. So like,
You'll go to sleep in your sleeper.
yeah, I do. I turn my camera around so I'm looking back in the sleeper.
Pull a fucking GTA.
plus 1 RP. I leave my
Hell
truck
yeah.
running, for my climate control and shit. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
Because
got
you
to.
can shut your engine off if you want, and then like you can go to bed. I've done it before, just to plus 1 RP. Pick up a load and go park at a truck stop and go to bed, sleep 8 hours,
Like,
and get up and finish
exactly.
the
I've been
run.
driving too long. Oh, I better go fucking pull over, hit me at the truck stop.
Yep. So there's no idle kick in the game.
I hate that shit, dude.
You can
Idle
load.
kick.
You can't unload anything, but you can load all your own shit. Any load you do, you can load it yourself if you want, or you can skip, and have
You
it.
like overload.
Yeah, technically you can, because I use the smallest semi. It's only a 16 ton or whatever, 16,000 pound, we'll say, rated semi. The next class is 18,000 pounds. And then there's 21 and 26. And
The
so,
big American one is
26. The most weight, the heaviest truck,
don't the shit out here like over the road will run like a max of like the biggest trailer instead of like a 90,000 pound or like load entirely with like the truck and trailer.
96 gross, 96,000.
Okay. So a 16,000
Well, now
doesn't
it's
sound like shit to me, or is that just the truck?
It's I don't know kilograms. I don't know metric system.
Yeah, neither do I. I wish fucking America wasn't so dumb with this shit, dude.
That's the difference. So either way, I use the baby truck. And so car hauling is one of the things you can do. But so I'll be with a group in a convoy, and they're all in bigger trucks, and I'm the only one in the smallest one. And we'll go to a job, or we'll drop off, and then someone starts a job, and it sends it to everybody.
Slick pulls up with all the tires in the back or something. Don't worry, guys, I got you.
There won't be any jobs that I can do on the list because my truck's too small. It's only hauling cars at that particular place. But if I hit all trucks, I can fake it, and it says in big bold letters across, overweight, this is an overweight load or whatever, over maximum capacity. But it still lets you choose it.
Oh, okay.
So I run overloaded in my little 16-ton truck.
Does it like kill your engine type thing, or is it just like eat fuel and make it harder?
I don't know. I'm doing manual, and it's like the lowest horsepower truck in the game, but I'm trying to drive realistic speeds, so
shit, it's probably doing fine then, right?
it does everything I need it to. I mean, it's slower going up hills and shit, so I throw on my hazards like a real truck would.
Oh yeah.
And then, but other people and all the faster trucks, some dudes are trying to drive real, and some dudes are just trying to like race, go as fast as they can.
Yeah.
And, but like
like Cal.
Yeah, exactly. But like I also have like, how I am. I'll choose a couple trucks that are like quote unquote my trucks.
Yeah.
And so I've got the little tiny Volvo is what it is. And then I've got a tandem axle, 26 ton, high top, high cab, man truck.
Man, that's awesome.
I
forgot about the brand. It's fucking cool.
Yep,
Man.
yep. German.
Do they use their own engines, or do they, like, any idea? I know a lot of American manufacturers will use whatever the fuck you want type thing. Like Peterbilt, you could use a Cat, a Detroit, a Cummins, whatever you order.
Yeah, I'm not sure about man. I do know, like, they're all, like, 90% or inline sixes.
Right, that's what most of the, at least
Except
those
for
engines I just named was for over the roads are inlines.
yeah, the
Six.
Scania runs V8s, but they also do straight sixes. But their claim to fame is V8s.
Interesting.
And then there's some others that, if they don't now, they have in the past run V8s, like in Iveco or whatever. You familiar with those trucks, Iveco? They're like an older. Those trucks. There was a mod for a couple of those trucks in Farming Sim 19.
Is it like a little foreign truck or something? Like a little...
Yeah, it's a little tiny old school cab over, so it's got a sleeper.
I'm picturing like a little Isuzu type cab over, like simple with a flatbed.
They weren't stand-up cabs. Well, it's a semi-tractor, so it's got a fifth wheel plate, single axle though, V8,
small diesel or something.
Small V8 diesel.
Sweet.
And
I have an ashtray sitting right next to me from a Cummins ISX Signature 600 series, an inline six Cummins out of a Freightliner.
Nice.
The fucking piston's huge, bro. It's my ashtray.
Yeah.
I took it from class the other day. It's fucking funny walking out of class with in my backpack with an injector from the same engine because I wanted to use it, keep it on my desk, and that goddamn piston. My bag was so fucking heavy walking through. Clink, 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 clink.
That's funny.
The piston's awesome though. Totally worth it. The injector hasn't left my toolbox. I bought it took it thinking it would be cool to post it up next to like a little one from a Honda in my garage or something just to set it there. And I mean, it's a cool ass fucking. It's an old mechanical injector out of a Detroit 60 series. And those ones used mechanical injection, not the fucking hydraulic injection. So it's like the poppet valve on that thing is spring based to where the valve pops in the injector at, I think it was high 90,000 or so, close to 100,000 psi, so that valve opens for the fuel. I thought it was fucking wild. Spring based, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah. Found diesel very interesting compared to fucking gasoline, like automotive, fucking people carrier cars. I didn't know shit about diesel when I went to this school. All I knew is that they made more power and they were bigger. I could use different fuel. That was it. I know I owned the one I owned. I had to fucking plug it in the wintertime, and I had to choke it to start it because it was an old piece of shit.
That's cool though.
81 diesel Rabbit, dude. 457,000 miles on it.
Fuck yeah, that's sweet.
Well, yeah, it was my first car. I drove it home from my weed dude's house when I was fucking just about 15 years old. I was 14, going from freshman year to sophomore at the end of our fucking school year there. I went to go pick up a bag. Dude had the car sitting there. I was like, what are you doing with this? Didn't have a steering wheel. Tires were like rotted out and sitting on flats basically. So I aired up the tires good enough to where they were looked round, took a vice grip and clamped it on where the steering wheel went on the nut there inside the car. No wheel, just the center lock nut there for where it was.
Yep.
A pair of vice grips on it. I said, you know how to drive it? I'll figure it out, dude. Flipped him a $100 bill. Fucking left the fucking thing, stalled it a couple times on the way out, popped the clutch, got it running. Didn't fucking stop. Just kept it in gear and drove home, and my mom was so mad, bro. Came home with no permit, no fucking license. High as hell with this piece of shit car to park in her driveway.
Nice.
Dude, that thing was terrifying when I actually started driving it. Getting on the highway was holy shit, dude. That thing was screaming, like, pushing close to 3,000 RPMs, fucking top of third, which is, you only have one more gear left. Top of third at fucking 50 mile an hour, rolling black smoke out the hood, out the fucking back, you know. Just,
yeah. Rolling coal.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, so like if I ever get back into roadside or driveway or whatever, like the ultimate car would be like, if I remember the year right, like a 2005 or 2007, anything diesel Volkswagen, like.
Oh, the TDIs?
Yeah.
You're talking about the ones where they're like, they're clean diesels, they're good, yes. But they weren't.
Those are exactly the ones.
Yes, those are fucking sweet. I know which ones you're talking about. Like Jettas or Gulf TDIs or...
Yep. And then, like, you're responsible for the fuel in the truck, so if you get to a drop and you got too much fuel, you can just pump the fuel back in the gas tank of your car.
I know those things are the ones that run all those bio shit they were doing back when they came out, right? Drive by smelling like a fucking French fry, or did they have to put in like extra filters in that for that system? I don't know. I'm sure
they gotta do extra shit because they gotta do extra shit. Basically, the car won't start on that. It'll run on that, but it won't start on that. So they have to start it with the regular diesel fuel, and then they are able to flip a
prime
switch,
the injector type thing, and then flip over to the pump or whatever.
Yeah, get it running, and then you can flip over to the vegetable oil, and then flip it back before you shut it off. At least that's the latest that I know of.
Yeah, that makes sense. My buddy had this old diesel Duramax. We were out in the middle of the woods out here in the 4x trail, ran out of fucking fuel, didn't have no diesel. So we started going through the back of his truck and everyone else's truck was out there in the middle of the woods. This motherfucker, dude, dumped in a 1.5 quarts of bar oil for the chainsaw into his fucking fuel tank. We drove it out of the woods like that, dude. Smoking like a motherfucker. It's good to go.
Sweet.
He's like, oh, it'll be fine. I do it all the time, bro. It's like, oh, my God. All right.
Jesus. I got 325s on the back of this thing.
Big boys. Nice.
265s in front.
Jumped in the Hyundai. I saw the V6 version today on lunch, white one. Dude got on it, getting on the on-ramp right in front of me, and the thing sounds so similar to that GT sound of it, like that really raspy fucking... They fucking nailed that sound profile of the car, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I dig that car. I've been driving mine. Then they got the newer ones.
When I first got this car, when the test came out or whatever, I got it on PC, right? And I like made a dope ass livery similar to this one, but put a lot of time into it. Then I unlocked this one like months after the fact on here and didn't want to do it. And I went to go share the livery off of PC so I can download it, and then the fucking thing won't download. It says something about like vinyls, some sort of fucking like not applying or whatever.
No, stickers aren't available.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense because I didn't use anything wild. It was just, I made the fenders on that body kit or whatever, matte black, or, you know what I'm saying, and like, wide body looking thing with matte black fenders. This one's just not. Oh my goodness. But too much power, I'll tell you that. I got 600 some horse. Took off on me through those S-turns. It's transitioning slow as fuck. Oh! I ain't jumping back out in that clusterfuck.
Oh no, I killed dude. I didn't mean to.
I see cars bouncing. I'm way back here, but I heard, oh no, it's all a bunch of names floating in the air.
It's not one of my best cars.
Well, if you and I weren't switching a car every 10 minutes to do one lap in, I think we'd be doing a little bit better here. This car feels good, but it's way different when I was just in. Oh no!
Well, I don't know what happened.
I clipped the fucking.
Lost you.
Oh, yeah, I clipped that guardrail on entry and got hit, spun around. Now I'm stalled. Fucking. I think this is one of those tunes for hundreds because it feels like a lot of fucking power right now. Oh! Sorry, I cut that really shitty on that entry. Holy shit, this will go backwards, that's for sure. Too early. Oh! Oh god. That fucked me up. Oh! Yeah.
Oh, these guys are going to do something crazy with me.
I'm catching up.
Cut through the grass.
I'm behind, door glue behind you now.
Oh, someone fucked up. Did you follow me?
Oh, I thought that was an accident. No. Were they cutting down to the next road there?
Yeah.
I'll do that here next lap. I don't think I use a controller for that shit. Too early. I feel like this car, just off of feel, has massive rear positive camber. It wants to like stab straight on me. Nope, it doesn't. Damn, I'm fucking... Negative 50. So negative 0.5 in the rear.
For camber?
Yeah, and then my toe is negative 10, positive 10 in the front. Ooh, well, this could just, tire pressure should go up. 8 fucking tires. 18s, fucking 19s, here we go. Oh, there you go. That could be why. Yeah, this is it's one of my cars that's fully locked. Drop that down to 95. See how that feels. I dropped my rim size too. Some bitches were fucking 265, 35, 19s in the front, or I mean in the rear, with like I think 45, 35s in the front, but 19s seem a little large on this bastard.
Yeah, 19s are a very common size for
nowadays. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
For drifting. So like the dude that I not used to watch, but I do watch, Taylor Ray, drifting his LS Swap Miata. Mm-hmm. His biggest battle was trying to find basically tires that would fit on that thing, like, you know, trying to get the biggest tires you can without like drastically modifying the body or something.
Right, like looking for a wide profile, a wide tire, but not. You'd have to get a really low profile the wider you go, especially on fucking 19. It's huge on a Miata.
Well, and he never did. You know, I think the biggest he could get was 16s, but the problem is the tire variety for 16-inch rims is shitty.
Yeah.
So that was his biggest problem was, you know,
sizes are weird as well too. My dad's Miata, he's got 16s on it, right? And when he wanted new rims, he didn't know shit about it. At the time, it had aftermarket random no-name rims on it that were all scuffed and shit. So I told him, when he bought the car, this was in 2013 or something like that.
Yeah, remember you told him to get some super good
Enki
rims.
RPF ones, Enki RPF ones, and they're 16s, you know, so like, anyways, they're 16s by think they're 16 by 7.5, so a half-inch wider than the normal one. But he went with like two. I want to say they're 25, maybe 35. 35 16s on the Bridgestone G-Force tires, which at the time they were like the, like highest rated like braking, cornering, whatever the fuck stats for a like all season type tire. You know what I'm saying? Not like a high performance summer tire. But anyways, I personally think the fitment looks okay with his like factory ride height, but almost looks a little too chunky type thing with like that gap and that much tire on there with an aftermarket wheel. You know what I'm saying? Like he's too stubborn to do anything to the car.
Right.
He won't even fucking put on a goddamn intake or exhaust.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it though.
I kind of do with that mileage on it, right? But like if you
mileage doesn't matter. It depends on how much you're into it.
Well, I mean, he wants to keep it that way because of the respect for the thing. It's he wants to keep it like that because that's the way it's supposed to be type thing. That's the way it is, typical car guy who, that's the way it is. But then again, it's a 03 with 33,000 on it. At that point, you kind of have to keep it fucking that. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely not.
Start
either way,
start doing heavily modifications. It's like how you going to resell to that customer base of that, 30,000 on a fucking perfectly fucking clean.
Well, if you're planning on reselling, then yeah, don't fuck with it at all. But who's planning on reselling? Do what you want to because you're gonna keep it.
See, that's what I tried telling him. Like, do it, make it better. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. My Civic is faster than that shit. And that's supposed to be a turbo. Like, first time I drove it, I was severely disappointed. Like, this thing's turbo?
Is he in a lot of races? So you're telling me he encounters a lot of random street races. He needs more power.
No, it's like he'll tell me, "Oh yeah," on the way he'll come over to my house, right? He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I was getting it. I was going real fast. Oh yeah, dropped it in the third. Was just pulling. I was like, "Oh
hell
nice,
yeah."
Okay." Well, he's like, "Well, let's go for a drive." I'm like, all right, cool. Let me drive. And he drives on the way to the store. He's like supposedly getting it, shifting at like fucking 5 or so. Like turbo spools instantly shift. It's like, whoa, all right. Here, let me drive on the way back. Fucking pulling through into like, pulling through until I heard that first rev limiter to feel my range. Yeah, okay, well, there's the range, And then I'm sitting there trying to pull, like, yo, where's the gear that pulls? Like, you couldn't hear the turbo at all. It just sounded like a intake with a little hole on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a little.
Yeah, but so I get what he's doing. He's like shifting in earlier, so he's using more of the RPM range, and it's satisfying to him.
To him, the satisfying part is driving a convertible sports car that's on rails.
You're running it up to $6,000, we'll say $5,000, and then shifting, and it's already at
banging gears
at $4,000, going back up to $6,000, where he's
stay
shifting.
In the power.
Well, yeah, but he's not in. That's not what he's into.
No, clearly he's not. No, he's like I said, he's driving it because it's a sports car convertible that he likes the handling of,
Yeah, and he enjoys the current pull that it has, the way that he's driving it. So like he's experiencing the from low as the turbo's spooling up, as the RPMs are raising. And
so
that's
like
giving
factory
the pull feel
boost
to
on
him.
that thing is like, I think it's just about 3 pounds. Tiny turbo, dude. I looked it up on forums when I was arguing with him about it. Like, you need more fucking power, reflash the EC. I looked it up on forums and all this. All the forums were saying, like, general daily driving, you can do it comfortably. Double that at like 6 to 8. The internals of that engine and the turbo can handle, but not recommended, up to fucking 12 to 13 pounds, which I find hard to believe in that tiny ass fucking turbo. But either way, it can handle that. It doesn't say how long you can handle it, but it'll do probably a pass or so, right? So I'm telling him, run your 3, dude. Crank it to at least 5. Get you some more power. Like, I ain't joking, dude. A VTEC in my naturally aspirated Civic, stock K20 even, pulls harder than that turbo on a Miata. It's like, why would you even have a turbo badge and advertise it's turboed if you can't even hear or feel it?
Oh shit, my car's accelerating somehow. Something's not good. I'm outside smoking, and my controller is sitting on the bed, and I don't know if it's a cat or if it's a dog or something.
You're parked in the grass, not moving. You're good.
It was in neutral. My car's in neutral with the engine running, and somehow my car just throttled up repeatedly.
Probably a cat or something jump on the bed.
Which helps, because that means I can stay out here another 10 minutes. Or 15, I can't remember what the idle kick timer is. But I'm staying for now.
Yeah. I know whenever I leave idle on my wheel, if as long as there's other players and the fucking thing hit me, I can stay idle forever.
I may have found a workaround for that. If you're interested, I think if you go to spectate and or the drone, remember the drone?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the spectate thing works. What's his face and I used to do that for Ian, right? But I think that works. Because you're spectating. The drone one would make more sense to me.
Works till that person leaves, then it goes back to you.
Right. You have the stock engine in that one?
Didn't know.
Or did you 2J swap it, dude?
This Supra, it's a stock. The BMW. I'm rocking the BMW.
Yeah, so you installed a handbrake custom as well. Nice.
Yeah, I had to because it's got electric handbrake.
A little push P button.
That's exactly right. This came out. Oops, hold on, let me turn my head. My car's revving up again. That's funny. But yeah, motherfucker was stock.
I like that rim choice on your car. I don't know if they're stock or what, but they look really clean.
They may be stock. There's no reason why my CarX. Oh, it's because I'm spectating your car. So every time you rev up, I thought it was my car revved up. Okay, makes total sense.
Oh, all the door blue.
I think these may be stock. I was actually kind of disappointed with them.
Really? I think they look nice as far as like style and fitment wise. They match, you know. Speaking of rims and stuff, and these wheels on this car, right? The TE37s, Miata or Mazda announced a new Miata that's only going to be a limited release in Japan, but 300 model release. They upped the power on it and did some more like aero package thing to it and put on a bunch of other random little parts. It looks really sweet on that new, what is that body style called? ND or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It's called a Mazda Spirit Racing MT12 or some shit weird.
Oh, kind of like
it got revealed in fucking Tokyo Auto Show thing, and it looks like a club sport type version of that, new Miata. That's fucking sweet. And Recaro buckets and larger turbo and like aero kit on their little lips and stuff, carbon, and they cranked the power up from 180 something it was initially to, I think it's 201 now.
Still an A. I think that I read somewhere they squeezed a little more power out of it.
Yeah, it was saying, the thing I was reading was saying like, don't be fooled by the 16 horsepower bump they were able to squeeze out. You know, it said like Mazda says that you'll definitely notice the difference. Like 16 horse, dude. Yeah.
I feel like you can get away with a lot of low power as long as you got a stick shift.
Yeah.
So this is another vehicle where like it had super huge rims, like 24s or something on its stock.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't want it to have. I wanted it to have more realistic, so these are 19s on it.
Like 285s or 305s in the rear, like 265s front, 35 40s maybe. I'm just guessing. It's kind of hard to see off the angles that we get just by looking over a passenger, but
265 front, 325 rear.
Hell yeah.
That was my go-to for a while there. 19 rims.
No.
Unfortunately, it's got an LS in it, but gotta do what you gotta do.
It's probably still got this smoke, dude. That truck I can't drive on mine. My daughter did a livery on it one day. It's so fucking horrid.
You can save it and put a different livery on it and have both.
Would you like to see it?
Why, of course.
It's like, looks like one of Ian's cars, you know?
Sweet.
Maybe
attention getter.
A 5-year-old Ian. Here we go. My daughter did it. Her first livery ever.
Bobby damn. Okay. Could be worse.
I mean, she was 8 years old when she did it, you know?
Cool rim and tire choice, though. You got to give it that.
I love that shit, dude. I do the same when I see a car I don't like and someone's like, yo, check out the livery. I'm like, the rims are cool. Or the paint color's interesting.
Well, I'm not kidding about the... Now, I'm curious. Go back to that and see what size your rims are.
Oh, okay. I want to say it was a default. I don't remember, though. But it's one of those things I rarely drove. Rarely.
Watch it be like 16s or something.
I got 11 miles on the thing.
I got 700 exactly.
I got 325, 35, 21s all around.
21 inch
stock.
So yeah. 21-inch rims.
With
all right,
325s front and rear, but
I might take a screenshot. I didn't realize this was 700 exactly. Oh, goddamn! I'm still fucking live streaming. Shit, it's been hours. Well, thanks for joining the live stream this evening. Like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time. Yeah. All the secrets that I wouldn't normally tell, but because I'm drunk, I did. Hopefully no one pays attention to those, and we'll see you next time.